ngimake Grace Ngwakadludlu. Ngisebenza kule capacity building project for microfinance focusing on grassroots women. It's a long story, but it will be cut short today because we have managed to gather today here to celebrate Mother's Day and the International Women's Day. Ukuchaza nje ukuthi ilikolish leli letelibanjiswano nafuna kwati kabanti ngetelibanjiswano ufuna kuba i-professional elibanjiswaneni utakuleli college leli utokuceceshwa but kulo kulesite ngako namhlanje lapha site kuto halalisela make site kuto celebrate make kokuthi make umcoka kangakanani etimpilweni tethu nalokuthi make uhlala abhizi ngaso sonke isikhathi akasithola isikhathi sokuthi ahlale phasi aphumule ahlale phasi akadle emathambo engqondo ahlale phansi asa review konke tindvo latendako akasitholi leso sikhathi but namhlanje sithithe asitinike lesikhathi lesincane nje lo 2 hours sikehlale phansi sike si review impilo yethu sibomake si celebrate so ngiko lokho lesite ngako namhlanje lapha but it's a joint celebration ngalokuthi futhi sidabe celebrate i-International Women's Days labanye bethu asitholanga lelo lithuba ukuthi celebrate International Women's Days but sitawukwenda lokho namuhla batawusithi cabucabu nangalapho nje ukuthi International Women's Days iphathelene ngani kakhulu lokunye lengakusho ukuthi njengoba silapha nje sitophinze sibuke imisebenzi lendiwa bomake siyathi lokuthi maybe asikakhona kuba letha bonke bomake batokhangisa ngemsebenzi yabo labanayo but nasingena ngale la singena ngakhona kunemagazibo kunetindvo lapho leti displayiwe le imsebenzi yabo make leminye yale msebenzi ngiyo lendiwa ngiyo le project lengisebenza phasikayo I capacity building project for microfinance focusing on grassroots women in Eswatini. Le project yaqala nga-2020 November lapho khona yalonjwa khona ngokomthetho sesihambele ilichi-ke sisebenza ngale project but njena silethe nje lokuncane labakwendako bomake ngethemba ukuthi lokuningi lesesikwendile lesingakakhoni ukukuletha la so sitele lokho njena kulo msebenzi lona lokunye maybe lengakuchaza ukuthi kulama remarks ngokuthi lo msebenzi lona awukwendiwa i-capacity building project kuphela but sibambisene ngoba kuhle kakhulu ukubambisana kucombine ema-resources kuze ukuthi kutokhona kwendakala umsebenzi lomkhulu ube nalelo lichaza nje ledlalako emndenini ledlalako emphakathini so sibambisene ne-ecodec lona lelikolish lala sikhona khona siphinze sibambisene ne-Ezulwini municipality laba sibhekele lidolobha lase Ezulwini so sihlanganele lapha kokuthi asesihlangane ngoba sonke sila Ezulwini ngoba nele office lale project lila khona la Ezulwini sithi asihlanganeni sike sikhulume nje si celebrate make kulelanga leli September ngiyethembisa ukuthi kutaba mnanzi kakhulu ngoba kuningi lesiniphathele kona kule program ngethemba labasilungiselele kona njena kutasisita kusi-uplift sikhone kukhohlwa kumbe ngetinkinga lesinato sibomake but njena kutasisita futhi ukuthi sifocasa kanjani sibomake kuze kuthi sikhulise imndeni yethu siphinze sibe bantu labathide eveni lakangwane lawo ngema remarks ami lamancane nje zamachaza ukuthi sitengani la but siseta uphinze sithole kabanti ezibasembulela ngakunye lesitengako la sinema speakers lamaningi latawukhuluma lapho khona sitawubonisana ngetinye tindvo letiphathelene namake na ukuthi make angatilungiselela kanjani nanaye ukuthi abhekane nalama issues lawa lesikhuluma ngawo. Ngaphambi kokuba ngikhulume kakhulu anginikete lethuba nginikete umphathisi Likolishi babe Charles Khumalo ato samukela kulama premises la. Maybe utawuphinza asichazele nje kabananyana ngelikolishi leso sikhathi lesincane lengimniketa sona utawubona nje ukuthi ushwamba kanjani, but make your message through this crowd. You have only this opportunity to sell your college and also welcome us to the cooperative college. Welcome, Mr. Khumalo.
Siyabonga program director lele kakhuluma ekugcineni bekangasho ukuthi ngidakukhuluma kodwa ke sengidakukhuluma ngoba songinikile lelithuba. Mhlambe yokuqala umuntu akaqale ngekusho nje ukuthi kulabangadi kuleli college na uhamba la kule corridor le kunetivalo letimbili lesinye isibhalo bobabe lenye isibhalo bomake ngilapho umuntu ahamba ayoti nathele mandi khona tawuthola nekokusula buso khona lapho. Ngibonge program director ngitawutama nje kuba mfishane ngoba wami kutowumukela sive kulomsebenzi. Ngiyati ukuthi kunetimenywa letihlukene letimenyiwe kulomsebenzi kuleli college. Letinye tiseta letinye tisengakafiki nase ngiba mentionile la nangabe basengafiki sendawusho ukuthi awu principal unemukele bekunene. Asicale ngokwemukela the honorable members of parliament labakhona la, chief of the Taiwan technical mission, simukele under secretary useta naye, simukele mage commissioner of cooperatives, mayor of Ezulwini municipality, councillor of Ezulwini municipality, ne management yasezulwini municipality. Simukele my representatives from Eswatini Revenue Services. Simukele our guest speaker lokhona emkhathini wethu make nomsasigudla. Simukele induna yasezulwini. Simukele principal acting principal we National Handicraft Training Center. Simukele project manager we ICDF. Simukele bothishela basekolishi lasekodeki. Simukele bo instructor bonke base NHTC. Simukele bomake nalabasha bonke basezulwini labakhona la. Simukele ne staff se microfinance project nebantu beskola be ekodek. Sinimukele nonke bekunene njengekufika kwenu. Sithemba ukuthi nitawubusiseka bukhona benu la ekolishi. May I quickly say a very welcome to all the people present here to the events where we are celebrating the achievements of women and girls within the Ezulwini community and beyond. Allow me to say Happy Mother's Day. Such a celebration indicates the participation, respect, and love towards the women as well as the social, political, and economic achievements made by the women in the country and the world over. This is a joint celebration where 3 organizations or institutions ECODEC, Taiwan ICDF, and a Zulu municipality have collaborated in the quest to advance awareness on gender equality as the central consideration in the advancement of development and social progress in the country. As communities slowly recover from the devastating pandemic of COVID-19, we have seized this opportunity to discuss the exclusion and marginalization of women and girls in the quest to break the deep-seated historic, cultural, and socio-economic barriers that prevent women from taking their seats at the decision-making table, to make sure that resources and power are more equitably distributed. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, such an occasion is expected to have positive spillover effects, especially in the matters of gender inclusivity, where women have access to resources and to the tools that help them to earn a living, thus reducing their vulnerability in numbers of ways, which shall be shared with us today in the form of presentations and speeches. Let me highlight the college's areas of engagement in support for gender equality and women's empowerment. In the college, we promote women's entrepreneurship as a catalyst for advancing women's economic empowerment. Our initiatives include offering cooperative education and training to all. Women encouragement to take active roles in leadership and decision-making is another area of focus in our trainings. We believe that if we strengthen women's capabilities and their access to resources, the prospects of leadership roles will be within reach for bigger numbers of women in our country. Maybe umuntu angakhumbuta abantu nje ukuthi elukhethweni lolwendlulile lwelive kuke kwavela ema-adverts emsakatweni athi khetha make, nabathi khetha make kwathi nakufikwa leti inkundleni kwakhulunywa ilanguage lethi khetha make. Yase iyashintsha ke le focus yangasasho ukuthi khetha make, kwase kuthiwa khetha make. Bahamba ke momake bayokhetha, as a result ke sinale parliament lesinayo nje ngoba make leti inkundleni bese kuthiwa akakhethe, hayi ukuthi akukhethwe make. So lapha sidama nje ukuthi sivete bomgcoka bamake ukuthi nasikhuluma ngetigaba lethi setulu, asicale ngalokhu ukukhumbutana thina ukuthi bomake phela nabo bakhona, banawo ema-capabilities ekuthi bangaba ngama-leaders in the economy of the country and in the politics of the country. So masiya elkhethweni sihlale sikhumbula lokuthi make simkhuthate ukuthi akakhethe make, hayi lokuthi make akhethe. Ngoba na uthi make uthi make khetha make kusho ukuthi make akakhethe labo babe labahlale bagijima embili netingwa nemapfethi nemabhanisi bathi bafuna ukukhethwa namhla. Kafishane sicela kusho ukuthi nemukelekile ekolisi letelibanjiswana. Ikolisi letelibanjiswana ke lenda wona lo msebenzi wekufundzisa bantu kungena ebusinessini. Bahamba ngalomgubudla wetelibanjiswana. Le business model yema cooperatives ithi asibambisaneni sifukule lomnotho sibambisene. Ngoba etikhathini letiningi bani bayasebenza bangema individuals bagcine bangakakhoni ukuphumelela ngalokuthi nawusebenta uwedwana, nawuse waba nebhadi le business yakho yawa phasi kulukhuni kuyivusa nangabe vele la khikhini sekude lutho kanti ngesikhathi masisebenza sibanengi siyakhona kuvusana silekelelane emabhizinisi ethu asimame ngaleso sizathu ke likolishi lihlala livule etandla ko onke ema groups abomake noma ngabe achamuka ngakuphi ukuthi sibafundzise ukuthi ibusiness iqalwa kanjani ngalendlela yelibanjiswana so leli college ke livulekele wonke umuntu lofuna ukutrainer nawuphakamisa licingo nje uthi ngine group ngalapha sehlahla ngala kusuka abo lecturer la bayele phase ehlahla bayokufundzisa khona ne group yakho niqale ibusiness ngendlela yetelibanjiswana sifundzisa ke nebantwana labaphuma etikolweni ukuthi bafundzele kuba disebenti tetelibanjiswana kuleli college so le training yabo ithatha umnyaka wonke ukuthi bakhone kufunza nasebaphumile la bakhone ukucashwa ngito tona letinhlangano basebende etinhlanganweni basebende kusita letinhlangano ukuthi tikhone kusimama sinema programs ke lamaningi la khona lesiwendako lafaka ekhathi ukuthi sesinebudlelwane nelive lase Tanzania iuniversity yema cooperatives yase Tanzania la khona sesinem program le dzinga ukuthi nje uregister khona uhleti eofficeini lakho noma uhleti ekhaya lakho ufunze online uze uthole certificate sakho kuleyo program lo ingenela nayo ke utala ecollege ufike ukhulume nathi sikunike i-direction ukuthi u-applyela njani e-University of Tanzania cabanga ukuthi ke bantu labafuna ukuchubeka nema careers abo kule cooperative sector bangeta ecollege batothola ema advices akusiko ke le ngisukumele kona la lengusukumele nje bekunene ukuthi ngithi nemukelekile ecollege bekunene
Sibonge kakhulu babe Khumalo umphathi waleli college lesikulo lona namhlanje singethemba ukuthi senicaciselekile kokuthi nanaye uyagcizelela ukuthi sto celebrate lusuku labomake namuhla siqala namuhla although lo nambamba limhla ngelisondvo but sibone ukuthi kukahle ukuthi siliqale namuhla lengusukumelako la kokuthi njena ngitochaza kafushana in 3 minutes time kokuthi i-capacity building project for microfinance focusing on grassroots women ingani le project lena isuka Republic of China Taiwan ibambisene na hulumende wakangwane sitinde lapha emahovisini Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade but ngekusebenda sisebendela la Codec sisebenda kanye na principal njengoba sesimvile le project lena ke umsebenzi wayo nje ikakhulu ukuthi site bomake ukuthi bakhone kungena emabhizinisini sibanikete lwati ukuthi business iqala kanjani iqhutshwa kanjani imanage kanjani business ingakusita kanjani ukuthi kube ngiyona leta kulethela imali ungumake usekhaya siphinze futhi sibuke ngokuthi letindlo lotikhicitako ungumake lama products lo wendako ngendeka ukuthi nenda umsebenzi wetandla nakha bo polish nakha lokwa nalokwa ingabe nichumana kanjani netimarket bese selansita le project lena ukuthi inichumanise nalabo labatanisita ekutheni banithengelele tindlu ngaphambi kokuba tithenge tindlu letindlu fanele tibe di quality lekahle so siyafundzisa naloko sibambisene nabakaswasa ngokuthi letindlu kuze tibe iquality ledzingakalako emarket nitenda kanjani nalokuthi ticertify kanjani leto tindlu kuze ukuthi utokhona phela kupenetrate imarket ngetindlu takho leti quality loticabhako ngato siphinze futhi le project ibuke ukuthi bomake bangafinyelela kanjani etimalini kuze ukuthi bakhone ukuchuba emabhizinisi abo njengoba lisho leligama ukuthi siphinze sibuke nayi issue ye microfinance. So le project ita nemali batawukhona bomake kuyeboleka kungema interest laphasi kakhulu, kutoba lula lokuthi ayithole le mali aphinze futhi ayisebenzise ebhizinisini yakhe, athi angayisebenzisa aphinze ayibise kalula ukuthi make kube lula kufinyelela etimalini. Lokho sikwenda ngokuthi sisebenzisane netinhlangano tekonga nokwebolekisa lentona tikhona lena emakhaya lapha bomake bakhona khona labenda khona lemsebenzi. So batawukhona kuya kuletinhlangano tekonga nokwebolekisa noma babe ngemalunga ato kuze ukuthi batokhona kusheshe kufinyelela kuleyo mali leyo bakhone kuchuba emabhizinisi abo. Tikwaloko ke siyathi ukuthi sibhekane ne-COVID kulesikhathi lesiphelile namanje soloko isikhungethe yaphindze yaletha tindlela letinsha lefanele sisebente ngato. So sibambisene nabaka DG Image la ngibona labasitako kokuthi bomake noba ngabe ufuna konga imali yakhe, noba ngabe ufuna kuthatha imali yakhe ebhange ayifake ku mobile money wakhe abhadale, lokho akwende kalula angakasuki ekhaya emadolobheni atokwenda lawo ma transactions lawo, kodwa akhona nje kutendela asekhaya asebenzisa lucingo lwakho. Singasho ukuthi sinabo ke baka DG Image lapha nanabo bakanexile ngale ngaphandle banegazibo yabo. Nawufuna ukuthi ungakwenda njani konke lokho ukhone ngokuthi nestokfel sakho nje ukhona kusibhadala usebenzisa licingo lwakho, ungaze udzingeke ukuthi uhambe nohlala phasi nibenza wonye nikhokhele imali. Ungakhona ukwenda noba ngabe awukho sejozi uyafuna kubhadala, ungakhona kubhadala ngalo licingo lwakho. So nguloko lesikwendako singile project ukuthi asende tindlela tibe malula ukuthi ufinyelela kanjani etimalini, uphinze wonga njani, uphinze futhi ubeka njani imali yakho, uyi-invest phela itokhona kukudalela ukhone kwenda umsebenzi wakho ngalokukhulu kukhululeka. Kulesikhathi ngethemba sengimthathile ngameca nalo 3 minutes ngidawucela kwekuthi base Codec kanjalo nabasezulwini bete sitokhona kubambisana kokuthi vele sihlangane njani sisitana njani ekucelebrateeni losuku lwomake. Njengoba sengishito ke nanathi sisebenzisana nabomake, so kwethu nje kukhuthata bomake ukuthi abangene ebhizinisini. Ingakho ke sibabidile labo make ukuthi babe khona bakanye nani la lesisebenta kanye nabo ukuthi asicelebrate lelanga labo make. Over to you, Ekodek.
Thank you, Program Director. Sibingelele tivakashi tetfu letikhona ngetigaba tato. Ngicela ndamthatha lo 3 minutes masinyane nje ngoba principal icishe sokuchazile lokunengi. Mhlambe before ngicale kubonga i-Ministry of Commerce, sibonge i-Cooperative Department, sibonge nelikolishi, sibonge i-Taiwan ICDF, sibonge nezulwini municipality ngekuthi basivumele sibambe lo mcimbi lo njengalo wanamuhla. Likolishi ke letelibanjiswano liyasebenzisana ngiko mhlambe ngime emkhathini siyasebenzisana ne-Taiwan ICDF, sisebenzisane namasipala wasezulwini la khona njengoba sisiGrace achazile kuba kutabomake batoceceshwa kutelibanjiswano. Labomake ukhanza ukuthi befika bangalwati libanjiswano, likolishi libathathe through ukuthi yini libanjiswano, bafike la ba decide khona kwekuthi sifuna kuba nyalo inhlangano yetelibanjiswano. Lapho nakhona sebakhethela lawo makomiti sibuye sibaceceshe ukuthi libhizinisi ke nini ne-management iphathwa kanjani kuze lingatokufa. Labomake ke baqhamuka etindzaweni letehlukahlukene kule hashtag Kutsalamfati project, the microfinance project focusing on grassroots women. Siba thatha ke through everything, even about inspection, auditing of their books. even abo advisory services siya provider. On the other hand sisebenzisane na masipala wasezulwini kubonga nje mhlawumbe iZulwini municipality ikhona imanagement yakhona namuhla kwekuthi sonke isikhathi nasiya kuyo silikolishi siyoncongcotha tandla tabo tisuke tivulekile sikhuluma nje kunema students lenda umnyaka i-certificate in cooperative business management lethatha umnyaka munye sitena sine orientation iZulwini yeta yato sikhulumisa ngetindzaba ukuthi okay ngihlala eCodec kulomnyaka ke ngihlala eCodec iZulwini uyini iZulwini yini tintfo letinhle lesezulwini yini tintfo letimbi lotikhanza eZulwini kuze ke uphumelele ekufundzeni kwakho diphathe njani usekhona eZulwini. So siyabonga kakhulu kuZulwini and at the same time iZulwini isisitile kunathi nje sistaff kwathi ukuthi ngibani iZulwini and thine ke siyiCodec silange ekhathi ngama premises sigcina njani leli college lethu lihlobile njalo ngabo lesithathu isitibi tethu bayatilanza thina suke seticocile sitibeke enzawonye kuchamuke itruck itithathe itise la kufanele khona. Siyabonga.
Sindvusele bekunene sihloniphe principal sihloniphe nemalunga eParliament la kakhona sihloniphe na mayor of Ezulwini Town Council sihloniphe nabo bonke labahloniphekile labasivakashele noma labahloniphele ilanga la namuhla singu Zulwini Town Council sike satiwe kakhulu ngekuthi sibutha tibi but iqiniso leliphelele lithi Zulwini unema services lamanengi kakhulu lokubutha tibi ngilamanye awo lawo ma services but nje ke bekunene asikhona kwenda lama services if usingawabhadali ema rates so ngidalithatha lelithuba lokuthi sikhuthatane lokuthi kuze idolobha lithuthuke sili enjoy lihlobile njengoba lihlobile lilihle njengoba lilihle kanjena asibhadaleni ema rates sibhadale nako konke mhlambe masipala lakakucela ukuthi simhlangabete ngako silidolobha ke la sezulwini sinayo idepartment yaka town planning yona lebuke mhlawumbe kuzonwa nekuhleleka kwaleli dolobha kuze kuthi ungadikhanzi usekhathi kwema disco sathi ukuthi i-commercial ihlala ngalana i-residential ihlala ngalana so siyachubeka futhi sibe ne department yaka engineering lesibukela mhlawumbe ku temgwaco ka works kuthi kungabi nemena aceleni kwemgwaco phinze sivale nema potholes noma timvula nje tichubeka kangaka but i-department yaka works Ezulwini Town Council isevenda onke malanga kwenda shoke ukuthi imoto tethu adilimali disa enjoya i-happiness yasezulwini. Siphinze ke sibe nelitiko la ka amical department lapho khona mhlawumbe sisebenzisana kakhulu nema social centers nema partners ethu lafana nabo iCodec nemango bekunene siyasebenzisana nawo kakhulu lapho khona sinaka khona abantwana labahluphekile sinema caregivers ethu la sinakela labo bantwana aphekele labo bantwana siphinze siwasite ke nema cooperatives ukuthi labo labanaka lawo madladla ethu labasinakela lawo bantwana labo bakhe babe nendlela yokutiphilisa kuze bakhone phela ukuthi nabo baphile. So silidolobha lasezulwini Town Council sisebenza kakhulu nema partners ethu ekwendeni show ukuthi bomake siyabakhuthata kwekuthi ba break lama barriers la khona. Angisho ke bekunene ukuthi singizulwini Town Council siyaconza lokuthi lamanye ema barriers ala etinhloko tethu so kufanele ukuthi thina sishintshe our mindset sithi now we are taking over ushido principal la ukuthi kwathiwa khetha make kwagcina kuthiwa khetha make. So that is the mindset lesigcina sinayo ukuthi thina sihlalele emva singa engage kuma ekuthatheni inqumo. So silidolobha lasezulwini siyawuchubeka futhi thineke sihlonipha kakhulu emalungelo abomake mayor wethu nje ungimake and si enjoy kakhulu mhlambe i leadership yakhe so nani ningakwenda lokho nikhethe make naketa ema-elections lakatako siyacela lokho ukuthi tindzaba tabo gender based violence nasibuka ema-statistics the past 4 months atikhombisa kwenyuka kakhulu umbuto uthi kwentekani but if sonke sitawusukuma sithi we are breaking the bias, we are fighting our human rights, silwela malungelo ethu lama issues lawa awehla bekunene. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Siyabonga kakhulu to the 3 institutions lahlangene namhlanje na atosita ukuthi si celebrate lusuku lwamake. Ngingasho nje ukuthi according to Deuteronomy 5 verse 16 uthi, honor your father and mother as the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live long and that it may go well with you in the land of the Lord your God is giving you. Nkulunkulu usinikete live kokuthi siphile kulo, but usibekela umyalo kokuthi asihloniphe babe namake kuze ukuthi impilo yakho itoluleka ibe yinze, nalokuthi tonke tindlo takho titohamba kahle. Yingakho ke namhlanje sihlanganele lapha sithi asesimhloniphe make, asikhumbule ukuthi make fanele simhloniphe nanaye kuze ukuthi tinsuku tethu titokwanza. Ukukhanza ukuthi tinsuku tethu siyadinciphisa ngalokuthi asibahloniphi labantu labadzala, asimhloniphi babe, asimhloniphi make, but namhla sifocus ukuthi asihlonipheni bomake siphinde futhi simhloniphe nababe, but sito celebrate lokuthi make umcoka kakhulu etimpilweni tethu kuze ukuthi sonke siphile siyathi ukuthi sonke we are here just because of our mothers. Kulesigaba lesi sitawucela baka Billion Rising ukuthi batosi thatha through in about 15 minutes time kwekuthi njena ema issues la affecta bomake eSwatini. Siyathi ukuthi maningi but nje batasishombakela kona basibekele sithombe ukuthi nathi tindvo leti bhekane nabo make leti khatsata bomake and singaphuma njani kudo noba singabhekana nato kanjani sithi ngo ngoba sithi afanele usibuke lamehlweni kuzokuthi utokhona kusincoba. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Thank you, Program Director. Umoya yakho ngicela ukuthi ngisikhweshise le mask ngoba lama fastelo bese angisabona sekuphuma le mist angisabona embili. Kanti kuhle uthi ngihle ngibabuka labo make. Libito lami ngingicolani ngwakahlatshwako. Ngibuke umkhankaso lesibuta kuthiwa i1 Billion Rising campaign. Lona ngumkhankaso wamhlaba wonke. Lolwa nekuhlukubetwa kwabomake nemantombazane. Mina ke ngobuke lo mkhankaso eAfrika yonkana kufaka nelive la kaNgwane. Ngiyajabula namuhla ukuthi ngibe la eCodec bengicocela silochamuka kaSwaga ukuthi certificate sami sekucala ngasithola lapha ehandicraft center secomputer. Lokusho ukuthi nje kwathi nje ukuthi ngiyafunza ngacala ukuthola la, and I'm always so proud of that. I make sure ukuthi ngiyakufaka ku CV yami ukuthi yathi ngafunza mne 6 months. Ngicela kuhlonipha igaba letehlukahlukene letikhona labakhona lana namuhla bese sengicela kubike ngelana the queens yathi Codec yende I mistake yanga ngitshela ukuthi angivunule ngibe muhle njenganabo make nabo. Ngibingelele bogandaganda ngibabita ngethi shoshovu. Ngibabita ngethi shoshovu because ukuthi lapho noma ngabe sekumadima kwani I've never seen a woman giving up. Nika nambona umfati ahlala ithawula. Akalahla umfati ithawula. So this is a very important day for all of us women. Sengifaka la ngekhathi because of the impact that you have made hayi kuphela empilweni yakho, in your family, in your community, at national level, nalapho usebenta khona noma ngulapho kunamake khona. We have done a lot of great work. My assignment is to highlight on issues affecting women. And nasibuka ke even la Kangwane, we are facing serious inequality challenges. Nase sibuka bomake sibacathanisa nabo babe. And these challenges are in all spheres of life. Kude lapho singathi this is the safest place for women. This is the only place that view us silingana nabo babe. Lokusho ukuthi in all the spheres kunale imbalance. I always say kuna this monster that no one is unable to touch or see, but it veda through the monster that we call patriarchy. Patriarchy is a system that makes sure ukuthi all the time mage ucekeleka phansi. Ivela kanjani ke this system? Itawuvela through imithetho leshaywako lengakapheleli lengamvikeli mage. Itawuvela through certain cultural practices that discriminate us. Itawuvela through etikindzaweni letinengi where we don't feel welcome or asinikwe mathuba njengalabanye. So lama challenges lawa ngiwabukile ukuthi njengoba ngwafethu akhona emisebentini, akhona ekhaya, nasemangweni, nasephalamende lombala. Ibese kasangicaka ukuthi asakhona ngisho esontweni. Lapho sithi thina siyakholwa siyathandaza. We will make sure ukuthi vele simunye phambi kwaNkulunkulu. But sithi simunye phambi kwaNkulunkulu but kunalomunye umuntu lesimbona ngathi akafanele ukuthi ahlonishwe. So when we are to remove this monster, I always say we need to dismantle patriarchy. Something now it dismantles, you don't give it an option. You don't give it a chance to breathe. Sitsisingam hemis patriarchy. And if sim dismantles, the only powerful way it's economic empowerment of women. And that is what Codec is doing. As a simshal and tandla for doing that to us. Because if we are empowered economically, angeke kukhona kungifusha sekukhona lokunye lengakufaka kodwa sengicisha sengigcinile. I want to first talk about the socio-economic issues. Ndawuzama ukushwambakanya njengoba shito program director. Because of time, I won't be able to elaborate kangako. Nakukhulunywa ngephuya emhlabeni nala even kwala Kangwane lonke. Elobuphuya lobukhona buso bakhona lobuvelako buso bemfesifazane. So we are the hardest hit by poverty la even la Kangwane. And le poverty ibangelwa ke nangiletimo thinking atabo unemployment. Bamfana bayahamba bayofunza. Uyafika Codec kuyak-empowerisha with all the skills and everything. Then you go back, do you get the opportunity yini na? Yekuthi ukhona ukuthi apply that. Siphinze futhi sibone ema challenges lamanye la khona, it's the low paying jobs. Ngala enhlangano bayatoyitoya le mafemini bafuthe nje 15 rand. And they are getting paid less than 2,000 rand. And then you ask yourself, how do you survive nga 2,000? So ngeke invele sibe lobuso bephuya bube ngumfati. And in those jobs igcwelethine. Because even the issue of access to education asiyitholi njengekufana njengoba bayithola besilisa. The moment mina ngiba nesisu thiwa kaphuma uhlala ekhaya influencer labanye bantwana. I always hear baka education what no we've got policies, we make sure that every child stay in school banemanga. There's reality that we see on the ground. Bantwana baphumile bangasicedi isikolo. And bafika to a situation where no school accepts them just because utele so yabuya. Sekufuna ngicula ukuthi uyofunda kuphi. So those are the challenges lathinta bomake. Kuphinza athi ke lo make alright angikafunzi noma sengifunzile umsebenzi kude, let me start a business. I want to get ku business manje. Labo make ke babebethe lemicabo kunale micabo lebekwako lapho ufuna khona le mali. Which thine bomake side na lama collaterals ukuthi utobekela ukuthi utothola lokho ukuthi letivetwa as surety by the financial institutions. Sigcina ke solo phindze sinjalo sisalele emuva. We don't have access and control over land. Usite lo mnyaka achaza wathi live la kangwane seliyawuma ukuthi bomake balime akulinywe kukhicida. Uthi ngitawulima kuphi ngoba lo mhlaba ngide. Udathina usuqala ibusiness bakutshela ukuthi yaloboya lelifolo lelapha endasi la kababe lomkhulu lelo ngoba bekalishiyele gogo lotala zibanibani man lokulima lapho ke sohlanyele bogarlic bakho sebalungela ukuthi yokhicida. Is that fair? Let me also move on ngakusho konke. There is also a challenge justice and legal issues la bomake lesibhekane nawo. Kunetinkinga letinengi lesinako sinemthetho sisekelo lonema bill of rights and na uwafunza uzumoyitele ukuthi hayi ngiphelele. That provides equality before the law and equality in all spheres of life. It even highlights amongst of the clauses even access to land. Lena lesengishito ngithi side access and control. But the main challenge lesiphikako lapho ukuthi le progress yalok implementwa of the gender responsive clauses in the constitution is very slow. Kuthi kwenda nebona SODV shaywe yaba ngumthetho bese kufe ngakho abantu kube bese ngabala lokho iminyaka bese kuphele more than nang summarize nje lapho yaqala khona ukukhulunyiswa it's almost 20 years sikhulumisa nje kuthi kube nemthetho lobuke kuvikeleka kwabomake kuthi uzogcine kuphelele. There are a number of these outstanding bills and policies and nemithetho ledinga kureview ngoba sekukhona la kumthetho sisekelo kuthi ngabe sekuba nemithetho loshayako lotawugunyata lokho. Kunetinkinga tindzaba tekuthathana lo mthetho lokhona nyalo kunengi lapho silimita khona sibomake. Tindzaba tekwabiwa kwelifa kanjalo indzaba yemhlaba nayo ngilenye lekufanele ukuthi ikhulunyiswe nendzaba ye-citizen ku-review we-Citizenship Act. Le lapho mine nangabe ngithandzane nendoda lengasilo liswati ngiyagcina kuba liswati ngashada nayo nje angisasilo liswati. Then sengikhweshiswa kani lo babe nakalandza lo yalongasilo liswati kukahle kumnandi uthola lena kuzana lobuve but mine bami biyaphela nasengihamba ngiyangala. It then moved to a position lapho bomake uhambile ke waya lena wayogana uyaphela ngisho umendo asidlale emendweni uthi naso uphelile so ubuyela uba stateless ngoba nakulela live so usasiyo wakhona nala ngakini kutawuba njalo. So those are the challenges. Ema challenges lamanye I won't go deep on violence against women ngoba swakukhona to talk about gender based violence. But I want to highlight on issues la fayekhathi ukuthi sibomake ithi nje indoda ingafa and then I'm removed from the home, I'm kicked out ngoba ngathi ukuthi la madoda abulawa ngithi noma abulawa kugula. Kodwa ingafa le ndoda thina kukhona lesesikwendile kodwa kungafa lo make asiva ukuthi lo baba kukhona la kwendile yena. We have seen cases and issues where as women we are denied even to inherit from our parents. Ngokuthi nje intombatane efeni lababu wakho sekunemicabo utawunikwa lo mhlaba mosomfuthi ahamba okwenza. A woman noma ngabe ba married nalendoda sekunenglo lokubekwako ukuthi utawudlana lamanye amadoda. Maintenance issues are a serious problem. Kufike ukuthi emadoda ondle bantu abawo baze bakhipha imphefumulo yebantu kunge ukuthi akhiphe sondlo. Semntwana la ngaphocelelwana ngakuthi angene egamelweni kucinywe likhandlela akhiwe. Abafuni ku-maintain. I-domestic violence kubulawa kwabomake kulobo labathi bayabathanza, it's a serious issue. I want also to highlight on sexual reproductive health rights issues lakhona. Hana sinenkinga emaphilisi kude la sibhedlela. It's a serious issue kithi sibomake because we care about our bodies. We also we take care of families. Ngithi lele sibabukako bathi nasebagula babita lahlatshwako ublahlatshwako. Njengoba ngasakhona ke endlini lencane akabuye lahlatshwako atomnaka. So the burden of care isala kubobani kithi. So lathi ibhedlela side maphilisi. Bayafa bomake bakhulelwe ngetinto lokhanzo sithi incane bethi ingalungiseka. And banenge bomake labakhulelwe kenyalo ngekuthi athi ibhedlela akude amaphilisi ekuvikela. Ufuna umjovo kuthi umjovo kude kanti phela nami lokufika nje ngijove kungenta ukuthi ngingaze ngipholotele liphilisi. Labanenge hawu sesikhulele kube sesekubabethe lokwehlela lama clinic. Those are the challenges. Access to equal opportunities. Ukhulumile director we Codec about the importance of having the equal access to equal opportunities. There are cases where women sasiyafunza nyalo. We empower ourselves, si equally njengabo babe. But you would find ukuthi the opportunity anginikwa hayi ngoba I don't deserve just because I'm a woman. Sekutawucashwa lo babe anikwe that opportunity. So kubekwa nje izachwanyana letingekho. And the lack of women in positions of power uhighlightile ngendzaba yaseparlamente yelikhetho, and that has limited the voice of women in those structures. There is one last issue that I feel I need to highlight, the issue of navigating career and motherhood. Yeye kumatima lokubhalansa letinto letimbili. Lekhaya babheke ukuthi ubaphekele ubagadze wente ukuthi ubabuke ukuthi bakhulwa kanjani. Une position lonikwe kuyona ukuthi ungumholi nakhona kufanele ukuthi udelive. And bomake ke labasebentako, this is a big challenge labahlala njalo babhekane nayo. But what I want to say ukuthi despite so many challenges, women excel in their work. We excel. And I have never seen umfati ngokuthi nebantwana labang-10 bese athakaye emsebentini ngoba yena uneliswane. But hayi ukuthi bobabe njani nini kahle. Kodwa nje indoda uthi nje nangabe lo make ugulile akekho. So your report emsebentini angeke ngikhone kuda usuku uyagula lo make. But umake uyagula babe nebantwana bakhula hamba emsebentini. Asikase sesikwendeni lokho. We always do lokho. And before ngigcina kugcizelela nje ukuthi ngoba akhona nemalunga eParliament, we always take nakuzana ama opportunities nalabasuka government ukuthi there is a need for affirmative action law for all leadership position at different levels. And this should not only apply eParliament. Sithi nje tonke tigaba letikhulu letakha tinqumo noma tebuholi letikhona. Bomaka babe khona lo 50% lesi lilive lesatimbandzakanya ukuthi sifuna kufika kuye asingamphushi kuphela simkhulumise eParliament but in all sectors lakhona. And indzaba ye gender equality asingayibuki ukuthi is a women's issue, but it affects both bomake nabobabe ngoba kuyasithinta nasebathintekile bomake. So for me it is a call to both bomake nabobabe to change tindlela lababuka noma ema attitudes awo noma ema perceptions ngawo ngabomake, and to ensure that we are equally empowered and dignified. And to all these beautiful queens, ngithi know your rights, defend your rights. Asufele skoteleni when you have got all the options. So stand up, fight. And when we say fight, we don't say mani njumemede. Go to the spaces where you will get help. Research, ifuneni knowledge. Because if you don't empower yourself with knowledge, whether on laws, whether on how certain structures operate, utotikanza uhleti ekucinzetelekeni. Halala bomake, halala.
Halala ma queens, halala. Halala ma queens, halala. Hey, siyabonga kakhulu kumake Xolani. Thank you very much kusivule emehlo on some of the very important issues. Asale nje ukuthi thina ukuthi kubhalwe poverty la mehlweni ethu sibomake sonke asikhushutele. Thathe usitshele very important issues ngokuthi vele sigcina seside ne-access to finance sibomake siyafuna kungena emabhizinisini kodwa kuthi sifinyelele kuleti mali kumatinyana siyethemba ukuthi yes siyethemba ukuthi sitawubukisana nje sibomake ukuthi siphuma kanjani kulophuya sifinyelela kanjani kuleti mali kanjalo nemfundo sifinyelela kanjani emfundweni sibomake tonke tinto letiphathele nemthetho siyabonga kusivule emehlo ngethemba ukuthi ngivile bomake bebaququmuka la ngokuthi ngasachubeka akhuluma ngiloko nje lesikutele namhlanje ukuthi asitobukisana letindzaba letiphathelene nathi sibomake ngethemba ukuthi kutaba khona nanawo lotawufike ukwende ungimake noba ukubukisise kabandi nawubuyela emuva ekhaya kulesikhathi samanje ngicela samukele Zekhaya Mhlongo Zekhaya Mhlongo
Sanibonani langa lelihle namuhla sihlangane ngabomake njengoba ashido program director ukuthi igama lami ngingizekhaya ngwakamhlongo ngi-student salakhaya nami ngalithola lethuba lokuthi ke ngibe part of this beautiful initiative. So ngidonithulela i-poem it's titled Women Be Proud. You talk boldly. You are too loud. Can you please be less? Being a woman, I have heard these words so many times. Being a woman, you have heard those words so many times. And they are always accompanied by those sneaky comments associated with but. I have a confession. One way or the other, I have thought of a but when I saw a woman becoming. The thought that says, you are, but not enough of that. But today, the thought that I have in my mind is what a privilege it is to be a woman. Women, be proud. Be proud because you have birthed nations. Be proud for you have put into action the love that few dare to pronounce. Be proud for your voice are the sounds. They trample scorpions of doubt when a child fears the unknown. The unknown, like a thief in the night, it whispers. It whispers words of defeat. Yet you, yes, you woman, you live each day as if you have lived in it before. Aren't you not strength that covers every decision? Aren't you not the truth that inspires growth? Who can say they have known a woman and not experienced the warmth of love? The strength that births heroes and sheroes, queens, kings, presidents, sheroes and champions, they all stem from a woman. Women, be proud, for you nurture greatness. Women, be proud, for in the midst of a world that doesn't want to see you, and they share every negative opinion as if it was fact. Women, be proud, be calm, be proud, be bold, be true, be strength, be loud, and never play small. And just like a drop in still water, make your ripples beautiful as they expand. Aren't you not a woman after all? Woman, be proud. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zekiah. Thank you so much. This is our very own student at a college undergoing the certificate course in cooperative management. Halalala, halala, halala. Thank you so much. She's just saying, let us be proud as women. Ungatibukeli phasi. Sithi nje sibomaka asiyeke kutibukela phasi kude lo tasibutha lapha phansi. So kufanele thina sibomake sithathe lichaza sathi ukuthi sibobani sine identity sibomake. Yes. Lesikhathi samanje sitawucela lobamba police representative. Sorry. Sitawucela bakaswaga ngoba kurayima kahle with 1 billion rising. So sitawucela bakaswaga bete batothi nje hlabahlosi ngema issues based on gender-based violence affecting our motherhood role. Njengoba sito celebrate amake namhlanje. Yabona lokushayo nako konke. Kusi-affecta kangakanani ukuthi sikhone kwenta imisebenzi yethu sibomake. Over to you.
Ngicela ku-observe i-protocol yonke ngenhlonipho. Namhla imini ngibingelele bonke labakhona. Ngibingelele boGabadiya. Tinjini demakhaya sanibonani. Ninjani bomake? We are here today and any other day because of mothers. Ngiyajabula ukuthi ngilandzele ezekhaya lo wendlalela lenkhulumo yami. Singakhuluma ngendzaba ye gender based violence, kuhlukubeteka sikhulume namhla nakusasa nanini until we realize as women that we should not be allowing anybody, underline anybody, kuthi asiphathe ngendlela lengasiyo. Sitabe solo sikhuluma nge-gender based violence. Be proud. Niyababona bobabe ngetimoto tabo. They value their cars. Nanihamba nje ni family. Bathi sebayadla abantwana uyasho makwasisa ngithanzi lokubadlela la emotweni. Nayishayelwa nguwe kuphuma yena buya ujake kwethi ungayishayisi ungayihubuli. Ekhawasha ngathi yakangaki. When you value and love something, you treat it that way. And until as women we learn to love and value ourselves, singeke sibafundise abantu ukuthi akudlelwa ngekhathi kithi. Asihubulwa emagedeni. Akusulelwa tinyawo letineludzaka. So bantu bakithi sesikhulume kakhulu indzaba yekuhlukubeteka kwabomake until we teach people how to treat us as women. Singeke size siphume ekuhlukubetekeni. We do not have control over behavior lomunye umuntu. Ni understand? Sisemkhankasweni wethu sibafundise bantwana laba abafana basakhula bobaba how to treat women, but the only thing that we can control is how we allow others to treat us. Nibahle solo ngiyanibuka nibahle kube kuthiwa sinivumela abantu banitreat ngalendlela lenibahle ngayo, angiboni ukuthi ngawukhona makelo hlukubetekako. Angiboni ukuthi ngawukhona makelo hlukubetekayo. Being treated unfairly, kushaywa kukhahlabetwa is not our fault. But what we do about it is our decision. What we do about it is our decision. Bathi bomake sihlalele bantwana. Sitrainer lalaba bafana kwesinabo bayawuhlukubeta kanjani. Sihlalele lokho. Sifundisa laba labangamantombazana ukuthi nabo when they fall victims they must stay in that situation until sisina sifunza liphepha every day sikhanze kweksi once again kunemvu wesifazane lo safile. Because women are refusing to run to safety. Because women are refusing kufuna lisito loltawenda kweyokuthi mane sincengele impilo. Ningive kahle bomake angisho sigibelani ibhasi niya somewhere la kude khona violence. But kude nale achievement kulomfati longayishinzawo. Siyabhengitisa nje mabhantshi ethu ngalelo langa lemlinzelo. Sisumfati longayishinzawo bantu abakhe basuke bangawabhengitisa emabhantshi. Because the true fighter is the one that knows when to walk away. Le victory ayikho la kuphumeni kwalomphefumulo ila ikuboneni kwethi qha ngathi lena yalile kuze bantu abambabe namake nakusasa angitame indlela yekuphephisa lomphefumulo. We have taken away the privilege yebantu abethu to see the best of us as mothers because we have sacrificed health yethu, mental health yethu, kwekuthi sihlale imishadweni that are going to be accepted by society. Umntwana akasakwati ujabulile ngoba na usekhaya uthukuthele unestress ngoba ukhona ukumshaya lo lokuhlukubetako ushaya yena. So our stand of peace sitokhona ukuthi sibanikete ipeace, our stand of love sitokhona ukuthi sibanikete loluthando asikho kuyo. You cannot give out what you do not have inside. Never bomaka. Ngeke uthanda umuntu la ngekhathi ubilelana. Ungenalo luthando. Ungeke uphathe umuntu lomnye kahle wena ungaphatheki kahle. So kufuna siqale sihlale endlini lehlobile thine, our own bodies, our own minds, our own spirits. Atibe nekuthula tingahlukubeteki imimoya yethu nemphefumulo yethu. Sto khona kwekuthi nebantwana sibanikete sibakhulise ngaleso sandla leso. Nababuye esikolweni asikhona nekubabuta ukuthi bekunjani esikolweni. Sitsinga nje kwekuthi baphuthume bayosithengela igrandpa ngoba leti inhloko tahlale tishisa. Nabakhala ngaphandle bashawa ngilabanye simemeta singakabuki mnikeni naye kuthi unikwa ini asane ndzaba akangedi kutongiphazamisa la. Enzambama siphethwe stress setindlo letingahlangani siphethwe stress sekuthi kufuna sipheke siphethwe stress sekuthi kude lo sibambisako kwekuthi kube khona nalo lokuyetiko. Asingenelani nekuthi umsebenzi wakhe uwendile noma akawendi. Bake bafunza online bantu bethu ngangidibuta singabe. Ngoba ngaphandle kwekufaka lidata bancanele ngake ngabeva bathi sesifile kufundisa abantu abethu lemakhaya bakhala ngamadata kuphela ngoba kude umfati lo nesikhathi sekuhlala phansi abuke ukuthi ubhala kona yini sisi. We are burdened siyesindva. Sinemithwalo lengasasiniketi lesikhala sekwekuthi sibe bomake. Siva ngabo makhelwane bonondaba kazibuzwa kusibantu abethu sebamithi. We don't have time to see them growing up. Sithe mehle shagcwele tinyembede ekubabuka kwethi namhla maye ngathi akahlambuluki. Sithe isikhathi sekubabuta kuthi houses emabele asabangaka. Ngiyadinga ukuthengela ibhodini. Houses ikade wagcina kucela maphe. We don't have that time anymore because we are troubled. Sitabakhulisa kanjani? Baphathana tincingo nyalo bafakelwa ngithe data kuthiwa bafunza ngathi. Ukhona lo kangena elicingweni lemntwana akhe asekabuke nje search history internet. Abuke kuthi umntwana akhe ungena kumaphi ama sites. Ningashaya itroki etuka letinye. Nani ngake ningene nibuke kuthi labantwana bahamba bafike kumaphi emave la kule tincingo. Nobody has that time. Sikhathatekile. Bantu bethu bangena kubo phone babuke timangaliso nasi lesolo singakaze safika kudo because sekude iguidance emakhaya sethwele kakhulu. Ninami nemakhosikazi sihlalele bantwana. Sihlalele bantwana bethu. Ngoba noma sibuyela lemuva siyawuba inkinga nakhona. Nangala kuthiwa siyinkinga nangakhona. Our roles to mother and raise the children are compromised ngoba sihleti etindzaweni letingasivumeli ukuthi sende in the fullness of our capacities. Lolonga umfana asakhona kumkhulumisa kahle simguide ngoba noma simbona endatindlo letithide ufutelo yise. Washo nje lo munye ngiphicitela tinyembedi ngimtshela lo muntu solo ahamba ngalesihlanu wasiyothenga ipizza lisondwe namuntu wathi ha wafuta lo yise. Awu seyiphelele nje. Sebakhuliswa iTV. We have abdicated our responsibilities as mothers kubakhulisa ngekwe ukuthi silwa letinye timpi la emakhaya. Lo muntu uhlukubetwe ngilo baba walo muntu sewude nesikhathi sekuguide lona niyabona mose. Sesiphelele nje statement sithi wafuta lo yise. But awukhuliswa ngibani ke labantwana ngile TV labahlala kuyo. Noma ngilabo andiles bashiya nabo size sibashiya daycare kushaya 5 kuze kushaye base daycare so la uchamuka uhacatela makwami Nkosi yami so umkhohlwe nokumkhohlwa. Sihamba kanye kanye. Indzaba ye gender based violence noma yekuhlukubeteka isemuka ifocus yekwenta tintfo letiningi lengabe siyatenda. Kunetinsandzane la ngaphandle. Baye bathi letiningi tato te HIV athi sito. Nakuthiwa ke kunentfo lesikhona kuyincoba kuleli veleli yi-HIV. Emathuna nje AIDS lesingawakhomba for the past 5 to 7 years ayabalwa kakhulu nakakhona. Bantu kumati inhlitiyo kuphakame bo BP kudlange bo shukela indzaba kunethi inkhulumo letiningi lechubeka la enhloko nasemphefumulweni. Nangathi nje nyalo ngiphethwe inhloko ngicela liphilisi kungaguquka half walabantu bakhuthuze ekhwama batongizama. Sihamba sikhumele etulu. Sekwaba impilo yethu. Baka grandpa nabangetala bangamangala sitoko sonke sesahlala la kithi etikhwameni. Bangaswinisa tikipa ngiqinisile. Indzaba yekuhlukubeteka iyakubambelela ngokuthi ube senzaweni lengiyo ukuthi ube productive. Sikhuluma ngamake. Kuyayikhinyabeta iability yakho to mother your children. To mother other children. Sike salayisha abantwana labakulesinye isikole sibakhanza bajole egedeni. La kalomnye sisi bathi bayabaleka sathatha labo bhaki. Sahamba nabo. Wasilomnye hawu mina nje kube bathethe umntwana nami. Bebataze bangichazele sibekwende njani. We have left our responsibilities to raise children as a community. Thina wawungeke ngeuniform. Kwangathi umathi makwakho kusakekho le Jozi noma eThekwini wawungeke ushape nemfana neuniform. Nyalo asisakhona kube khuda abantu abethu. Asisakhona kube lusa abantu abethu. Asikhona kubakhulumisa abantu abethu. Ingana ukhona ukukhulumisa lo wakho lohleli naye. How much more ke lo yawa kamakhelwane. Lo takubuta kuthi ungena ngani kuvele kusenkinini ukuthi ungena ngani. We are losing too many mothers and they are living orphans. Bayafa kakhulu bomake bafa directly bafe babulawe tifo laba developako bafe bamake bahamba bafe bahamba uthi na uthuthu siyasho ukuthi lona sakhula naye maye bekalungile noma walunga kuthiwe ha lesidlwangdlwang lesi awukwati kulunga sewafa lo muntu sewafa sewalimala ukhanza talukati lethi thukuthele la ngaphandle lesetabanela ulaka netinhlitiyo letimbi wahlala nelethemba lesikhona umvulo tawushintsha la shona laphele la wabona ukuthi solo namanti nangalabi lakho lo mthakadimisele ngekushintsha agcine anenzondo agcine anentfukuthelo lengasalungiseki ngoba solo uhleti kulesimo lesimhlukubetako. Kumqoka bomake ukuthi kwekucala sithi valueishe man. Yathi impahla yakho loyithandza awufuni nokuyiboleka umuntu. Uthi washa tonke ungikhathi uyiwasha. Asesifundzise kwethi sitiphathe kanjalo nathi. Singavumi kudlakatiswa. Sitithandze. Sitikhanze singcono. Nengabathanda la bathi sesisinahleba sisi utenda ngcono ungcono. Ngoba vele ufuna ukutreatwa njengemvlo ongcono. Angeke abantu abakethu kube nemuntu lovumela kwethi umtimba wakhe umphefumulo wakhe ingqondo yakhe ihlukubetwe ngilomunye azafike esigabeni la angakhoni kwethi ende tindvo lafanele kwekuthatende asilifune lusito bomake sifuna counseling sifuna indlela yekwethi siphuma kanjani sifuna indlela yekwethi sisenda kanjani lesimo sibe ngilesingcono Uma ngabe kubita ukuthi simthathele lo sihlukubetako simbambe ngesandla siyofuna emaphilisi ekumele lapha kulobudlwangudlwangu labendako, let us do that, but asingayekeleli kukhule nelikhula lwakhona, asingakuyekeleli ikakhulu nasithi sihleti sihlalele abantu abethu asati kwethi sifuna abantu abethu babone likhaya leli neluthando, leli nekuthula, leli neliqiniso. Bantwana ke bayabona. Ningadiyeki nje nicabanga ukuthi bacabanga ukuthi kumnanzi konke ngikosihleti. Bayasho nje ukuthi mina ngifuna uba njengana ngimake. Angifuni nje mina ukushada ngiciladwe indvodza njengana ngimake. Kwasho umntana lona 6 weminyaka wathi angifuni mina ukucashadwa intombazana. Ngiko baba mkhahlela maka amantombazana acaphatha 6 years old. So makhila uphelele umhlukubede sihlalele lokho yini vele. Cha. Asukumeni bomake indzaba yekuhlukubeteka iyasibambelela kakhulu kulokuningi. Ngoba le ndlela logcina sowuticabanga vele nawe uyi nothing ngayo noma sowusukilele la uhlukubetwa khona awukhoni kuba indvo lengcono ngoba ucabanga ukuthi sonke sikubona ngalamehlo lawa. Sithi siyakuphakamisa akangena make edludle committee hawu nami nje ngingasilutho so wathi khanza ungasilutho vele because of how you are being treated. Kuyawukubambelela thina ngeke sifake committee ungasilutho makwami sivele bese siyakhipha masinyane uyawubuya sewulutho phela sifuna committee lelihlahlambile. So it stops the development yakho even outside of la uhlukubeteka khona. Ngoba ugcina utenyeta athi noma emathuba afika uthi wena bengengibani uthi ngoba ubhamlwa ngetimbama lekhaya sisina sithi sifuna kuphakamisa lo make lokuye eParliament uthi hawu mine ngingendani. Niyabona kanti sine kukhona lenhlanyelo lesiyibonako la kwethi uma singayibeka le ingamila isendele lutho. Mantfombatana ngiyajabula ukuthi I'm seeing a lot of young women. You cannot be telling the same story that your mothers are telling. We cannot be telling the same stories that your grandmothers have been telling. Siyacela. Uma ngabe ngala ngakithi ngoto seyenza indlela bantu bethu sishintsheleni lenzaba. One or the other, let us have a generation. Leta ukhuluma ibe empowered. Nake mile la make abe ngimake lokhona ukuthatha ama decisions lokhona ukutimela lokhona kumela liqiniso both in public nasekhaya ngoba lo hulumende uqala lekhaya ungeke ufike eParliament uthi utawumelela bomake ungakhoni ukusho ukuthi cha baba wami umbono uthi usekhaya. Le leadership iqala lapho. Asukumeni bomake angeke siproduce bo minister siproduce bo dokotela siproduce bo prime minister siproduce wonke umhlobo wemuntu bese sithi we are not enough to be leaders. There is something that is not correct. Sithi nje halala bomake kuyi Mother's Day, let us never think we are any less than the queens that we are. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Halala ma queens halala. Ya ngeke uphinze utibukele phansi. Ngeke nje uphinze uhlalele bantwana. Ya ngicela nje ukuthi sisuke lapho. I-gender based violence ke lokuhlukubeteka emakhaya vele kusenta singasakhoni kuyenda kahle le role yethu of being a mother. Ngoba usuke sowunake tinhlungu takho unake konke lo kungaphatheki kahle emtimbeni so uyakhohlwa nabantwana ukuthi fanele ukhulise abantwana ukukhulu ukuphuthuma ngiyathi ukuthi emaphoyisa kashaye left right at the podium please. Sorry.
Sanibonani malangeni lamahle. Nami ngithi ngisho ukuthi hey Nkosi yami kulilanga lanamuhla leku-celebrate abomake. So shido ke emgcini lihlelo lana ukuthi cha mina ngitosukuma nje nginivusele. Nginibuke nje bekunene ngibuke lobuhle benu bese ngihlala phansi. Ngiyabonga ke mina ngitadibita ngekuthi nginginalihlombele ekhalela lasemaphoyiseni. Ngisebenzela kalobamba malengeni lamahle labatiko kalobamba kunanaligumbi lelimhlophe lelilaceleni kweshanshi khona la ngekhathi. Ngikhona ke lapho khona siteka letindzaba taka gender based violence. Kwami sebakhulumile bomake. Kunamake lokucale wakhuluma ukuthi diwe uchamuka ka billion rising. Sengumake swaga bayicedze yonke lemvo lebengithi ngide ngayo la. Kwami nje bomake kuto usho ukuthi kude lolota kwati ukuthi ungubani na ungatati wena ukuthi ungubani. Ufuna ukuthi nitati bomake ku experience yami nje kusebenza tindzaba taka gender based ngidiscover ukuthi ngihlangana nelihlobo loluningi lwabomake ngoba vele namhla sikhuluma ngabomake. Kunabomake labatiko nje ukuthi bahleti enzaweni labahlukubeteke khona but labangafuni ukuaccepta ukuthi bayahlukubeteka labakhona khona. Kunabomake labahlukubetekile la ngaphandle but labangadi ukuthi vele bayahlukubeteka. Lomunye uyati but akafuni ukuaccepta. Lomunye akati nje lokuthi uhleti kuphi. It's all about kudati ungimake ukuthi ufuna ini. Kude lo tokuchamuka akuphakamise. Kunanasi sisho lesebasiva basisho la ukuthi mina nje bengathi ukuthi kuthiwa khetha make but namuhla ngeva ukuthi bathi khetha make. Kufuna ucalele ekhaya because now utawuvumela ukuthi uhlukubeteke lekhaya kukhona indvelelo kunye kwelive nje lotawuphinza ukhone ukucontrol. I'm very much happy ukuthi ku society sinabo bomake laba kuma positions la key la ubona khona ukuthi yabona lana ngaku hleti babe but umkhanze emake lomunye waze washo wathi naye ngimasenze makhulu ahleti nalabo babe khona lapha vele la ubona khona ukuthi yathi lemuva la sichamuka khona besathi vele ukuthi ema positions la njena athathwa bobabe but namuhla siyababona bomake. Mina nje bengathi mina ngidawuhluka kulo khetha make sithi khetha make asichubekeni simkhethe make but sitati nathi bomake ukuthi si worth how much la ku society. Ngiyacela mina kwami namuhla angedi kuto fundzisa ngitocela nje nekuthi ngigcizelele ukuthi kulama cases of gender based violence la khona ngoba angadi nale covid noma etene covid because mina nje kucala kubona ukuthi ayaphakama ngibone nakucala yona le covid ngabona ke ukuthi kumbe kulokunye kwentiwa ukuthi asisaye emsebentini sekunabo lockdown sesihleti sonke khona la lokusho ukuthi kulabantu labahleti la kukhona labangakajwayeli kuhlala lokuhlala ndzawonye asisakutayeli kukhona lo ungakhona ukutolerate lo munye naleti inkinga talakhaya kuphela kwaboswayi naboshukela sesikubona sonke nalona lebekathi nakakubona aphuma baleke aye emsebentini athi ngidawubona nihamba makuthi ngidawukhanza kungiko yini sekukhona inswayi naye sekumkhanza khona la naye sekufuna ukuthi alithenge lo liswayi sekuphele liswayi sesiyacabana sicabaniswa ukuthi nalomunye akakalithenge iswayi wena awukaliboni ngani ukuthi liswayi seliphelile so ugcine sekucatshanwa nje kubangwa liswayi loliphelile ekhaya. Mina ngitocela ukugcizelela malangeni lamahle ukuthi otani into ubhoda lamacala akusiko sonke isikhathi ke thina la sidila khona ngemacala uyeta nje utoti hamula ungimake ngoba le ekhaya kude lo tihamula kuyi uyeta nje utihamula nje hovisi sihlale phansi sibomake sicoce si-advisane la singa-advisana khona. It's not always la sidila khona ngetindzaba tekuthi sekufuna kuvulwe emacala siyawabona nawo nasachamukile but nje siyakukhulumisa nawe ungumake kusho ukuthi likhaya lakho kungaba ngcono na ungalirana kanjani. Ngicela kubeka lapho ngoba lo 5 minutes ungenda ngingakhoni lokuthi ngingakhuluma kuselishone especially ngaleti indzaba tekuhlukubetana. Ngiyajabula ke ngidawuthanda nje kubonga ngingakahlali phansi ngibonge umshado lesawushada na masipala. Ngibonge umshado lesawushada naleli kolishi leli. Ngibonge umshado lesawushada na Swaga. Siyabambisana kakhulu kuto leti indzaba leti. Mina nje masipala bengati ukuthi wekuthi agcine indzawo lakiyo iclean akoleke ma rates ngimvile bhuti yahambela lana tikweneti tema rates bengicabanga nje sibagcina lapho ngimangele lokwati ukuthi hawu tindzaba taka gender based violence batinakile nabo. Siyabonga kakhulu Nkosi yami kubambisana. They always invite us sibe nema meetings sibe nema lectures si equipane lapho singaphakamisana khona. Ngithi nje angibonge kakhulu.
Siyabonga kakhulu emaphoyiseni akalobamba. Siyathi ukuthi angeke sithe toti hamula nje kuphela but sitawukuta to reporter siphindze futhi sibe nako lokuxoxisana lokuthi nje siyakhuluma nemaphoyisa kutaba khona nanawo lotawubuyela nakwemuva lokutakulapha emphefumulweni wakho kutakulapha maybe lobo tele utok reporter. We thank you very much for honoring the invitation then. At this juncture sicela nje kusukumisa municipality mayor wasezulwini atos addressa nanathi ukuthi ngabe singayibreaka kanjani le gender biasness le khona. I'm sorry ukuthi vele isikhathi sesihambile but ngethemba nje ukuthi utawubeka lawo mavi make mbini.
Thank you. Ngicela ngikuvusela thina sonke bekunene. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the honorable members of Parliament present here, the Under Secretary of the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade, Commissioner for Cooperative Development Representative, Lobamba Invuna Nkundla, Principal walapha ECODEC, Chief of the Taiwan Technical Mission, National Handicraft Training Center Acting Principal, Swaga Rep, the Undersecretary MCIT, the police representative, all protocol observed. Ngiyanivusela bekunene. Angicale nje ngekuthi siyanemukela ezulwini, siyathi ukuthi semtini waseCodec kodwa naCodec usemtini wasezulwini. Siyanemukela sidolobha lasezulwini kuto tonke tivakashi tethu. And we just want to appreciate the partnership that we have with ICDF kanye Taiwan that has brought us to this day and created this platform where we are celebrating the International Women's Day and also the Mother's Day. Ngaloko ngithi asithi halala 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 bomake. Halala. Siyabonga. We are so proud to have women as Ezulwini, at Ezulwini, making a difference. Ngiyethemba ukuthi esikhathini lesiningi mawuta ezulwini uye ubone nje imakethe ubone bo handicraft mawuthatha kubuka ubona kunabo bani kunabomake. So bomake balapha ezulwini benda umehluko. Mina umsebenzi wami wanamuhla kuthi ngilokhulumisa indzaba yekubreaka ibias. Ngoba sikhathi vele sesifishane ngidayishwambakanya nje ngithi bomake, it is our day to change the narrative. It is our day to change the narrative. We've been singing a song of pity parting. We are always the victims in every situation. But I want to say today, happiness comes from within. And whatever that you tell yourself you shall become, you become. So I want us to say to ourselves, I just want to pose a question to all of us. Guti, who told you that? Who told you that you are a failure? Who told you that you cannot be a mayor? Who told you that you cannot be a member of parliament? Who told you that you cannot lead an institution? Who told you that you cannot be a prime minister? Who told you that you cannot be a doctor? Who told you that you cannot own a business? Who told you that you cannot be a multimillionaire? So that is the question that I've come to pose to us today. To say, who told us? It is the stereotypic type of thinking, patriarchal environment that we've been exposed to. Sagcine sesikholwa naku lesendiwe kona. Sithi ke namuhla kuntshintsha le narrative, it depends on us. Somebody has mentioned that it takes one to love themselves in order to see where they are and to make a decision. Sikhuluma ngekuthi khetha make uphindze sithini khetha make phindze khetha make. Ngithanda ukusebenzisa kokubili ke mina ngiva ngathi kuyasebenzela. Sithi sisabuka imisebenzi lekhona nema positions e leadership la khona emangweni nasemisebenzini lapho kuphathwa khona noma tikhundla letiphakeme emsebenzini. It is up to us to be available in the formation of the policies that shall enable the environment for a woman to lead. We should make ourselves available as a voice for other women in the creation of policies that shall enable women to occupy certain positions. Sivumele bobabe baba sembili ngisho ku constitution yethu sakhanza ukuthi sitekeleke phasi ngoba sikabi khona makwakhiwa le constitution asibi khona ngisho kwakhiwe ma policies, and we find ourselves so disadvantaged and we feel like somebody should amend that. Who's going to do that if we cannot advocate for change? So let us change the narrative and ask ourselves, who told me that I can't do it? Ekuphileni kwami ngisakhula nje ngisebenza nemantombazana nabomake ngirealizile ukuthi ezisichubeka sivuma status quo sendiwa item in a list of a wish list yemuntu makasi tick box kusengimshadile umfati lomuhle a tick box umfati wami yasebenza usebenta kahle a tick box ungitalela abantwana bami labahle athike ibox, to the point that I decide on your behalf that you are going to form part of the furniture of a double story, and he decides to pursue his own career because when ukhulisa abantwana. Who said you didn't want to actualize yourself? You also have an opportunity to actualize yourself. If he is ticking a box, you better tick your box as well. Now we are shoguting benenvota. Young shata, yatika, now yatika. Sesnebandvana gemalako, now el gemalako. Because you also want to actualize ourselves. The reason why women have not actualized themselves, solo sitibona njengemigwigwi. There's a story that has been told before that umfati uhlala ekhaya ubona ekhaya yebo siyalakha ekhaya. Gepa nematfuba abegelwe thini. Just like abegelwe bobabe. So we are breaking the bias. Sikhathi lesikhona lapha bathi kuba ne-empowerment. When we empower somebody, we are saying tap into all relevant resources. If it is money, tap into the money. If it is time, tap into the time. But what has failed us over the years is that utawufika bengilalela singe story sami lomnyema ke athe ekhaya lami babebeka injinga kodwa bengiphuyile mina. You know, the person creates this pseudo happiness for you. Wakha sithombe wakhela wena labakubuka ngaphandle kodwa wena longekhatha ukajabuli. You are there, you are holding on a remote and you are lonely, the man is not there, in a big house which is empty. And you are not allowed because kuthiwa gata bantwana noma sebenda lakhaya wena udzinga umholo ngoba vele konke kwalakhaya kwakho. How are you going to develop if you are not independent, even to make your own decisions? We are saying in breaking the bias, you have to be in a space of decision making where you can see yourself making a change. So the impact is in the making the change in a sober mind and a very safe environment. Lokukhetha ke kuthi when you find yourself in a situation which is very uncomfortable, khetha kuphuma. Mase sithi ke khetha make sisho ukuthi nathi sibomake labanye asibanikete bomake lithuba lekungena lapho bafise kungena khona ngekuthi sibavotele. Asibe bomake noma bosisi who are going to shape each other and fix each other's crown. Singabi ngithi lele sibese sivimbela labomake. Noma ke make masafikile emsebentini sijinge sibe ngithi lesibasebentisa kabi. Let us choose khetha make. Khetha that you shall make a difference in somebody else's life. Khetha ukuthi you shall empower and mentor that little girl to become strong. By changing the narrative, anga observe buhlungu bakho bese wesaba kuya lapho ukhona khona. You know what? You can never encourage somebody in a position where you are at if you yourself are threatened in that position. So work on your mind and make yourself and present yourself the way you want people to see you. And particularly for the little children that are looking up at us. Asingabi kudla kwetinyembedi ngokuthi asikhoni kukhetha. Asikhethe kahle. Sikhethe kushiya sithombe lesinhle sabomake. If it means we come for training, ngimdzala kangaka la khodeka babalelani neminyaka uyeda nje utofunza ubese uyaqala futhi impilo. Akubalelwa ukuthi impilo iqala nini. Lesikhathi sisowuqala ekukhetha ukuthi ngiyaphuma ekubeni umuntu lophike ekucela ngisho imali yaswayi bese uyangqongqotha uyabuta ikhode ukuthi kufundzwani utasithola nawe isifundvo sakho lesitakusita bese uba empowered. If a woman is empowered, the family is liberated. The family is empowered. If the family is empowered, the community is empowered. If the community is empowered, the nation at large is empowered. Sitigema Ketani, make a difference, siyabonga, and by so doing, we would have broken the bias. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Magembingo. And we really appreciate even the position that you hold. And it shows Gwegutsi Bomaga even capable, even more capable. We can hold the positions leswa which we dream of. Nang Magembingo is a mayor of Ezulwini municipality. La asimshayile ntandla. Thank you so much. At this juncture, I will ask Manager of Lubane Sako to come forward and just brief us briefly, Goguti, the establishment of women cooperatives in Eswatini. I don't know what she has prepared for us, but I'm sure she will able to sum it up in 5 minutes. Sorry, my dear. Thank you.
All protocol observed. Sanbonani, anga chelwa in order la kaya yego addressa. That is why I'm not going to address anyone in case I leave important people ngaphandle. Mage Grace, I'm so sorry, my dear. You gave your friends 40 minutes. I am going to take 50 minutes. I am also an empowered woman. So I'm sorry, my dear, I can't be told by another woman what to do. I'm here to break the bias. Women are the most powerful people that I've ever known. As she has said, I am the manager of Lubani Savings and Credit, which is a SACCO that was formed by EEC employees. When I took the managerial position, believe me not, I was the only woman sitting in the board with 13 men, and I was young. They used to say, we started this cooperative before you were born. But I stood by what I know and what I have learned and told them that what I'm saying is what I learned from school. I also came here at Kodek ngito polish up my skills. So Ninelen Funza Lapa, you are not lost. This is a very good college. Stand up, ladies, and work very hard. There is no force equal to a woman that is determined to rise. No matter what people can say, if you are determined to rise, you are going to rise. Do not limit yourself, ladies. There is nothing impossible. Even the word impossible says, I'm possible. If you don't believe me, just write it down and see. It says, I'm possible. Personally, I never dream about success. I just work for it. Work for success. Do not dream, because sometimes dreams do not come true. A woman with a voice is, by definition, that is my definition, a strong woman. Where is your voice, woman? Do not let people to press you down if you want to voice yourself out. Just do that. Access to equal opportunities. There is one of the challenges that women are faced with. I am going to name few challenges that we as women, we are faced with. There is this inequality whereby we find ourselves being less when it comes to the other gender. I'm not sure which one, because there are so many genders now. Lack of women in position. She has just said it. I'm not going to talk about that one when it comes to power. But I am so grateful to a few ladies that I know. They are here, and I'm going to mention their name. Madam Commissioner, you represent us well as women. You took the position of being a commissioner in the country. In some other countries, it is being held by men. You really represented the women. Thank you very much, Mage. Sis Grace, you are the first, let me not say the last one, woman I know that who took the position of being the CEO of ESASCO. ESASCO is an apex for all the cooperatives in the country. We are very grateful for showing us the way. I came with my friend here, Tabile. She is also a manager in one of the biggest SACCOs in the country, which is the health sector. Thank you very much, my friend, for representing the women's sector. Last but not least, Mage Bongile. They say we look alike, I don't know. Mage, thank you very much for taking the mayor position. we are really grateful for representing women. We want such ladies who are not afraid. Break the bias, ladies, and claim your position. I know you can, and this is the time. If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring your own chair and sit next to them. Collaboration. We can accomplish a lot through collaboration. Don't walk alone if you want to walk afar. Let us join hands, unite and collaborate. We need to form collaborations that are going to lift us high. Opportunities do avail themselves, but we should know that we only need to grab them. Even if they have availed themselves, if you don't grab, they are just useless. Now is the time. Let us work together as women. Ladies, may I encourage you to gather yourselves and see what you can collectively do. We need to collaborate. Behind every successful woman is a tribe of other successful women who have her back. We need to support those women we are following. Let us support the women who are in position. Umona phansi. Opportunity is the king, and you are the queen. Coming to women cooperative establishment, in as far as I know, cooperatives are a solution to any woman's problem. I am a living testament of that. If you look at me, you can mistake me for a multimillionaire. Yes, I am in heart because I am a cooperative member. Once you join cooperatives, you are not going to suffer. Laba lekuthiwa bayashayelana bakuhambele wena ngeke kusekwendeke kuwe. We don't do that kuma cooperatives because you become the shareholder of that particular cooperative. So ladies, stand up and form up women cooperatives. Starting up a women co-op is possible. You just gather yourselves in your community as a group of women, jot down your objectives. What is it that you want? Why do you want to form that cooperative? And then you invite the regional officers from the commissioner's office. You don't have to come to Mbabane. I know people are scared of Mbabane. No, don't. Wherever you are, the commissioner has got so many officers. They will come to you and let you know what is it that you need to do in order to register your cooperative. She is responsible for registering cooperatives in the country. Once everything is in place, you are going to become a registered cooperative. The good part of it is that you will be trained by this college. Madam Commissioner, I don't know whether this is correct or wrong. Some of the services here are free of charge, ne? Okay. I'm sure she's going to train you, starting by those who are free of charge, and then thereafter you need to pay. We need to come here and have some other gatherings and eat, as we are going to eat today. What are you waiting for? Stand up, ladies, and form cooperatives. If you are an empowered woman through cooperatives, one thing I know is that cooperatives are a vehicle to empowerment. An empowered woman is not shy to raise her voice. Do not be silent. Just raise your voice. I am also the chairperson of the Eswatini Sister Cooperative. If you have formed your cooperative, we have the women's wing, whereby we empower you as women in all aspects of life. An empowered woman makes a difference and changes the world. She is financially independent and provides for her family. Here's to empowered women. May we know them. Who are they? May we support them. That is, if they are there. May we raise them if they are not there. Moreover, may we be them. That is, if we don't have empowered women. Empowered women empower other women. I thank you.
Another round of applause for Kuku and an empowered women. And if you want a seat and they are not giving you a seat, just take that seat, take it to the table and sit there. Yes, as women, we have to take our position. We have to have that confidence in us, and we have to take the rightful position. We are happy to have the Undersecretary from the Ministry of Commerce with us. I'm sure she has one or two words to share with us during this celebration of motherhood. Can I ask the Commissioner for Cooperative Development, Gutsinja Afana Asugumise, Undersecretary? Ungvela, Commissioner. Umsugumise, please.
Sanibonani bomake. Banjani bobabe Nkosi yami. Sinabo bobabe lapha ngazuthi asindleleli langa labo make. Ningadiveli ngasiseni sesiyaniqinela. Ninjani bobabe nikuphi? Baphi? Wabekho. Ngibona chief lapha. Uphi Joseph. Siyabonga ilanga lelihle kangaka lelikhulu. Labo make sesifundzela kunengi kakhulu Nkosi yami. Sitawube solo sihlafuna nje sigaya sihlwabula iweekend yonke kulanga labo make. Kokuthi si reflect konke lebesikuthola la. Swaga usula inkundla maye sifunzile na billion rising nawe make nembingo siyabonga. We have such great leaders labo make lasivula emehlo labas empowerishako. Uthi de Grace angitosukumisa US. Mhlambe nje ngajika nami nje lokuncane lokudisho lekufanele sikucabanga nje kuthiwa a home without a mother becomes a house. Was so powerful bomaka angithi likhaya ngakho make kuba yindlu nje ke jena sekunamake sekuba yini sekuba likhaya. Kungako lamanye emakhaya vele baholi bawo bomake ahola bomake and ukhanze kokuthi kuyashisa la ekhaya kukahle ke je makungakho make kuyabanza ngithi. So bathi teke sibo queen indeed. We are the queens. Fanele sithi cabange logo the whole week so long yalivalela igama everyone is referring to us or women as bo queen. Nami I am glad ukuthi ngibe ngimake lo yendile I difference. Ekhaya lam emsebentini emangweni asende njalo bomake litawakha live libe lihle ngicela kwenda ukugcina ngana quotation lengiyithanda kakhulu yalomyamake umbhali lokuthiwa ngu-Ellen G. White uthi next to God the mother's power for good is the strongest known on earth. Niyayati ipower lesinayo is strong idudane nale yaNkulunkulu. Yes. Ngumake loyo. Nibotibuka nibuke ipower len kwandako. Sibasithi babo babe. Ngokuthi would they function ngaphandle kwethu. We are so powerful. Kuthiwa ke le influence yethu lenhle is the strongest known on earth. Kungako nje na uhleti lapho. Utawukhumbula ukuthi yathi umuntu lodudane nenhlitiyo yakho kakhulu ngumake wakho. But ke her smile, her encouragement may be an inspiring force. Her influence will reach on through time into eternity. So akube njalo ke bomake. Kube kuhle kungabi ngile opposite ngoba it can either lead to eternity or to hell. Uma ngabe sibomake labakabi asibe bomake labale influence lenhle kubantwana bethu and bakhona ke ngiyababona abantwana bathula emantombazana nebafana. The biggest gift you can give to your mother is to respect and honor her. Cela nibahloniphe bomake. Ufunzile sis Grace scripture lesikhuluma ngekuthi asihlonipheni bantwana hloniphani badali benu. Anathi lokho kumcwa kwami ngicela kukhulumela bomake kulabantwana labakhona le youth yethu. Ngicela nibahloniphe bomake ngoba lesinye isikhathi stress lesinengi nekugula kuda ngekuthi anisihloniphi. So ngiyacela bantwa bethu support your mothers, honor them and respect them. Ngiloko bengikusumele nje la kutosukumisa under secretary wethu etiko le commerce industry and trade sisicebile Nhlabathi under secretary angakasukumi angicele kubonga naku ICDF for putting together a program le enriching njengale abagcini ngeku-empowerish abomake kuphela ngokuthi bafunze kwento emabhizinisi basingenelele kuyo yonke lemkhakha letawusukumisa isiphakamise sibomake. ICDF Taiwan ICDF ne team yakho Jose, thank you very much for this wonderful program lesinayo lamhlanje. Asichubekeni ke sijabule bomake, this is our day. Happy day, happy Mother's Day. Ndawucela ke US asukume ete ngaphambili. Siyabonga.
All protocols observed, sanibonani. Ngicabanga ukuthi sekushokekile lokho ukuthi ngicebile ngwakanhlabathi ngisebenza etiko la commerce industry and trade as US. Maybe ngingaqali ngicela ku recognize all the organizations represented here. Kuhle ukuthi singahlanganela kulendzawo le kunana iprogram yakhuthala mfati la khona sifundiswa khona emakhono sibomake. Kuhle kakhulu kwekuthi ke tonke letingoni letikhona la ngilethite usekela umuntu wesimame ukuthi akhone kuphila impilo lengiyo naleta ukhona kuchubeka kahle emakhaya. Without naming all of them ngiyatibongela, it's very encouraging. Nakubona ke ilungane le portfolio yethu lelikhona la lehlale lisekele ke yonke imisebenzi yelitiko. Mhlambe lengingakusho ukuthi sibomake noma sibomake eSwatini sinensayeya yekuthi sinakene noma sibhekene netinto letinyenti le nangabe vele site tinto letisikulisako noma letisihlumisako especially ngatemakhono netekukhicita stokhona kuba nemali leti ngcinamba lesihlangana nato emakhaya sibese sesibade babede sibinzi sekuti naka nesete kutikhulumisa kunye into lokwenteka kwemakhaya le nangabe vele imali ngicela kulomnye yeliswayi noma kukhona lokungalungi lokungahambi kahle ekhaya ngibabede sibinzi sekuyikhulumisa lendzaba ngoba bona ngimphoce lona longithengela lesinkwa noma longentela lokuthide ngako kumcoka kakhulu ukuthi bomake bafundziseke ukuthi babe nemakhono bakhona ukuchicita lokuthide bakhona ukuba nemali kepha ke ngitawuhluka kancane kule ngita ukusho ukuthi ngiyeva ukuthi siyakhuthatana ukuthi sibomake asisekelane sikhulisane sikhethane sikhethana nje sesinelimuva lelijekile we bantwa bethu nathi sikhuliswa ngendlela letsite le ngekuswele amagama la kahle efundise kubheka phasi noma kukhona loku wrong atshela lomunye ke Jackson akabheke etulo akhona ukukhuluma ngesibinzi noma kungahambi kahle so thina sibatali noma sibomake sinaleyo nsayela leyo yokuthi bantwana lesitabakhulisa asibakhulise ngendlela lengiyo babe ngiloku lesikufunako kusasa yes sitawusebenta yes imisebenzi seyasemuka majority of us maybe we are single parents lokwenta ukuthi sikhweshe kakhulu kubantwana bethu sibe nesikhathi lesinyenti lesikhweshe kuso kopha ke ngaba kuncusa nje ukuthi sibatali ukuthi sisabakhulisa asithi lokho lesikunika lo mntana lo ngumfana sikunike ngeligalelo lelingene nakumntana wentombatana manje sibakhulumise phela amantombazana ethu akhone kwade ukuthi yini lokuhle lekufanele bakufise bangasibona thina sibatali babo ngoba sesivulekile ingqondo sesiyatshelwa ukuthi kunetingoni lapha nalapha kunaswaga ngahamba ngiyopota kunase emaphoyiseni ngahamba ngiyokhala khona but umfana nami lo sesemncane lo ngibona ngiphila kulesimo lengikuso ngikhuluma ini kuye letawumenta ukuthi akhethe ngekwehluka angendi tinto ngekuthi by default so ufika so uthi khanzala kani mina anginalo lithuba lekumfundzisa kubhlunge ukuthi abantu abethu basina batibona samofletinsaya lesibhekana nato babe nenhlito lebhlungu lebenta abaze bagcine ukuphila bakhetha ukuphila ngendlela letside le mhlambe nathi nyalo isibangela bo BP ngoba akusiyo lesithandzako noma lesiphatha kahle so ngingasho ngithi bomake sinensayeya sisasekelana sisenda konke asisekelane phela nasemakhaya kepha ke lokukhulu ukuthi thina kufuna sifune kufundziseka angikhona nje ukuthi nakafika commissioner athi e-US uyabona nithi ukuhamba wrong la ngikuvume lokho ngingabe sesengifuna kusebenzisa iposition yami either because of authority or whatever else lengifuna ukuexert ngingafuni kulungiseka asilungisekeni la silungisiseka khona bomake sikuvame nalokufuna kuboniswa kuletinye tintfo sibonisane sisodwana phela ngoba boba bemhlambe ngedebete kalula kutosibonisa ngalesi sikhathi futhi kuba kuhle nangesikhathi sisenda lamaphutha kuletinye tingoni bathe nabo ke sebenta loku wrong kanithine kube besibonisana sodwana ngase yakhona ukuthi lomnye angalendi neliphutha usheshe umbone ukuthi yathi nangu ngathi uyawufika lapha kulesigaba lesase kunenkinga sonzela phela njengalomnye umfati umvunulise kahle umtshengise ukuthi angahamba kuphi kuza khona ekusebenta ngcono it is very unfortunate that even nasemakhaya la siphila khona siye sisole letinye tintfo sithi ngito letisicindzetela kubomake kepha bese kuyathusa naso khanza ukuthi kunamake ekhathi kulendvo loyifushako ayifushwa ngilabo babe lesithi thine ngabo labasicindzetelako so ngiyacabanga ukuthi vele sinensayeya sibomake asikhone ukuticabangela singahlali sonke ngoba labo babe sometimes they will push you to do it to the other woman and when you think you are fulfilling something kan so yamlimata so ngiyacela lokho ukuthi sibomake asesikhone yebo ke mhlambe sikhuliseke ngendlela lethi vele siyamukela lesitshelwe kona most of the time singakuhlatisi singakwendi kube kwethu asesitame bomake ukuthi nasenda tinto asiticabangisise sithi hlayiti ube sure ukuthi nawenda lento vele yinto lokholelwa kuyo into futhi loyibona ukuthi ifanele yendeke kanjalo iniliciniso ilungile futhi nayendeka kanjalo ngicabanga ukuthi ngisho lapho ngingakhuluma kuze kusengaba ngithishela ngiyabonga kakhulu lo mputhano lesikuwo siyabonga ICDF thank you
Sanibonani bomake nabobaba labakhona, all protocol observed. Ngenxa yesikhathi ngivile ethi sesibuya down to 5 minutes. Kodwa nje ngide neliphepha lengiliphethe ngeke vele nginimoshe lesikhathi kude lengitakufunza. Ngoba lele ngitakusho ngidokusho mine. Nangiseva bakhuluma konke lalabakhulumile. Lo sekusele ukuthi ngisale ngikhuluma mine. Mine ngingisoma business namhla. Cishe ngitihambile letingoni. Labathi kufuna utihambe phela na ungimake. Njenga namhlanje si celebrate lilanga labomake. Mina ke empilweni ngikhanzela ukuthi phela kuze ube successful noma uphumelele kulolo ufuna kuphumelela kuko. Cale ukucabange. Uthi ungakucabanga bese soyakwenda. Ngiko ke mina lokhu ngibekela. Mina nje enzaweni yakithi I'm one of the successful entrepreneurs kule area. Ngakhanza kumnyama. Ngakhanza kumnyama nje kunganduthu nje obasade. Kodwa ngekuthi ngangena ngatitshela athi ngifuna kuba yini ngase ngiyakwenda namhla ngengilole ngingiko. Ngine business yami ke nami kuthiwa iGNS farm. Le GNS farm ngithola through hard work as a mother, as a woman. Ekuthenini ke mina kuphila kwami sengiyaqala ke ngoba ngishido ukuthi ngikhuluma ngami la. Mina ngitalwa ngigogo na mkhulu sebadzala bethi imali yokungifaka esikolweni ngiyadingenisa lesikolweni ngikha kotini bese sengiyobhadala 20 cents bekuseng 20 cents imali yeminyaka wonke bhadale 20 but lo 20 cents sengithi bazalwane ncisini lo 20 cents bongamtholi lula. So ke mina at the age of 6 ngoba ngiyeva kulala abafundzile ukuthi umntwana umakha kusukela umntala azabe na 5 years angafika lapho somakhile umcetsile. Bese ngipheleleke nami ekwakhekeni ngacabanga ngabuka bosisi labaphambi kwami ngakhetha ukuthi eish angifuni ukuthi mina kuphinze ngihlupheke ngifane nasisi ngifane nalakhaya nje singena kuguca sithandaze sende njani ngaticabangela ngase ngidenda ke mina ukuthi ngisebende towards what I want to be in future, and that's what I am today. Ukhona lokhuluma ngemention mina yami indlu ngiyibida vele ngokuthi imention ngoba ngibukalela ngichamuka khona, and lendlu yami le iyakheke through hard work bomake. So ke sesiyabuka ke mina ke ngithi ngitoti khuluma mina ekuthenini ngingena esikolweni nje ngithi imali but ngiyangena sekuba khona lobona ukuthi hawu yathi lo mfana lo utimisele so yangithatha yangisponsorisha through ngaze ngafika tertiary mina lebe ngititshele kona ke kule journey yami ngingilomake lomncane le girl child bengititshele ukuthi kuze ngifike la ngifuna ke yakhona angifuni mina ekugana esikolweni ngase ngithi ke work towards that ngoba kufiki phela nje awusagani abakusomini bakusoma but utshelile angigane esikolweni angigane nje ngoze ngigana sengifuna kusebenta sekuthi angimela bluebird manje ke ngithini ke ngithi bomake sekukhulunyiwe kuthi bomake aseniyekele lokuthi dosele emuva nokuthi beka phasi nokuthi enyeda cabanga lokuthi ufuna kuba yini bese sosebenza towards your goals. So ke ngithi teke mina njalo nangifika enveni ngiyadi introduce athi ngingibani ngingimake esigudla nomsa ngifise nako angithi sengiyathi kufana nasesonveni nasesofakazile but ase bayabuka athi lobufakazi lobushido uhamba ngabo yini. Ngiyamhlonipha kakhulu but angifuna ngitshele ngifuna sikhulume. So bengithele ngifisa kugwenda ngikubeke nametafuleni. Sibekelane ngichubeke. Impilo yami yachubeka. So ngiyathika eboxini. So ngithi ke na ungimake selo ngiyaphinza. Phupha phela kuthi ufuna kubanjani. Bese so usebenzela dikwaloko. So ke kwangisida ke mina lokuthi ngingaceli konke ngiyacela nani ngiyacela. Naloko ukuthi ke ngathi khanza kuba financial stable ngiko lokunye lokwenda ukuthi kumfinyete lo babe noma ngithi lo wesilisa ekukucilateni. Ngoba ngabuka athi invoice istawudzino ebabe ngicela imali yemaphetsi. Ebabe ngicela imali ye-makeup ngiyabekisa. Fortunately bevela ngikhona lo makeup but nje nawe uyakhona ungumuntu ngicela imali ye-makeup. Wena nje solo wacela. So ke mine bokhanza okay professionally ngisebentile emabhange ecishe Building Society, FNB and Standard Bank. Kwase kuyangikhafula ngoba isystem phela kuyendeka bese kwenta kanjani? Now nabo 64 nje njengami ungabusasebenza. But ngase ngiyabuka ukuthi what else can I do ukuthi ngichubeke ngihambe. Ngangenela kulima. Njoba ngisho nje ngithi ngine business yami leconzene nami. Ngilimela tikolo, ngilimela tigayo, ngilimela lokwa nalokwa, ngilimela lokwa nalokwa. Sengifuna solo ngifuna ukuthi ngibe ngimake locabangile nalo wentako nalo phumelelako. So ke solo ngiyaphinza kubomake ngithi njengalo namhla celebrate ilanga lethu. Nangabe bosengakacali ngeke vele ube successful uhleti. Maybe ne remote control ufacada nje. Nafika lo babe vele utaba naye utaba nenkinga. Yenda something kuthi impilo ichubeke. So ke ngiloko nje ukukhuluma kwami ke kukhuluma kunengi ngoba lempilo sengiyibonile. But nje ngilapho ekuthenini kuphumelela kwakho kusekuthenini uyayenda lendvo. Nyalo ke sengiyabekisa ke kuthi okay. Umlingani wami lebese lesihamba naye njengalo ngisho ukuthi ngiyadi introduce nangifike endweni. Sengifike lapho esigabeni sokuthi kube angadi introduce le la ngenze khona. Ngabe engcenye sengingeniwe ngoba baba wakamshonila ngithi. Ngabe ke sengivule isikhala sekungenwa. But ngenda kwateka kulabantu. Kuthi ngingilomake lo ngaceli. Angiceli vele egawulelwa tinkuni ngoba nami ngiyakhona kudigawula. Angiceli vele kuhlakulelwa ngoba nami ngiyakhona. So ke ngithi ke kuze stoti ke break the buyers. Asisebendeni bomake. Sithi sustain ikakhulu kade nalabantwana khathi senda njalo sakha abantwana labatawuphila kahle kusasa ngoba phela umfana uyafunza nje babashito ukuthi umfana ufunza nje abinzile umfana uyafunza ngalokufishane ke lenkushoko ngithi konke lo bese lokukhulunywa mine ngingiko amen.
Yeah. Siyabonga make Sigudla. Siyabonga kakhulu kusikhuthata. Yabona le story lesi simadima lesisho ngumake Sigudla. Uphila le emakhaya but nje uphila impilo la ifunako. Yes, uphila impilo la ifunako. At this juncture ngosami sesifika esigabeni sokuthi maybe sinibonge kakhulu si Taiwan ICDF. Sinibonge kakhulu ukuthi nisihloniphe nitela nitosisita ku celebrate lisuku lwamake. Sitawucela ke Chief of the Taiwan Technical Mission who's just going to give a vote of thanks and maybe share a few remarks, but he's just coming to say thank you very much for honoring us to come to this event And we really appreciate Ezulwini municipality, appreciate Kodek, appreciate everyone else who has come here. Sibonga kakhulu kubo MP. Make MP kuba kanye nathi. Siyabonga nje kakhulu. You have supported us in many of the activities. I won't interpret for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master Ceremony Grace. So you will do interpreting? No. Okay.
They all understand me.
Okay, good. I must apologize. Today, actually, I have whole day meeting. So I just escaped from my boss meeting, came here to attend this one. Because my project manager, Mr. Pong, he ordered me, I must come. But I just realized, today, all the speaker is woman. Hey, I'm the only man. It's a disadvantage to me. If I know, you should tell me early. I should invite my ambassador wife come to deliver, right? But no matter what, I'm my mother's son, so I should come here to celebrate. I have one big advantage. Although the disadvantage is I'm man, but big advantage is I'm the person to do close remark. Because after close remark, you can be relieved, right? Yeah. Okay. So all protocol observed. It is my honor and privilege to be part of this joint celebration Mother's Day. It is joint celebration indeed, since there are 3 organizations which decide to combine resources in this important celebration, mainly being the Taiwan Tech Mission, Kodek, and the Ezulwini municipality. We all know the official Mother's Day is the day after tomorrow, and the International Women's Day was the 8th of March. Actually, we also make one very big celebration function for the International Women's Day. However, the message of the break the bias and celebrating motherhood still stand and live on throughout the year, regardless of the days. I want to add or more. I'm sorry, I think I missed some part. Okay, the Republic Channel Taiwan is leading by the President Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, who has implemented comprehensive reform with the goal of guiding Taiwan toward to more prosperity future and a more inclusive united society. The Republic of China is what it is today through her esteem. Yes, her. Remember, our president, she's a woman. And esteemed leadership. He is a great example to all of everyone. Every woman have the capacity, power, and the motivation to make a difference in one's life, family, community, and the social at large. I'm delighted that the awareness has been raised on the gender-based violence. I think today there are a lot of speakers already proved that actually in the Kingdom Eswatini, we have a lot of outstanding women. And we do hope that all the members of society will support women and never engage in cause them harm. Women need everyone's support, since a woman is not only spend her time raising her child, but also educating and molding them or her into a good citizen of the country. By giving up her own dream, a mother spends her life fulfill the dreams of the others. She adds color and melody to the life of child as well as family, so he needs to be support as well. As a Republic of China on Taiwan, we are very supportive on matters pertain to the empowerment, development, motivation, and protection of the right of women. The Taiwan Tech Mission currently, we have 6 projects, but there are 2 projects is specific for the woman for Eswatini. The maternal and infant health care improvement project and the capacity building project for microfinance, focusing on grassroots women. Women are also industrial. This can be seen by the quality product that we just saw outside. Maybe later we'll also go to there. That they have been displayed at this event. I appreciate the work that is being done by our capacity building project. Mr. Pong, please stand up. I need honor you. You are very hardworking man, and of course, and all your team. Grace, yeah, Grace, you are the key person for this project, and we have a lot of outstanding young men. Yeah, without their dedicated, their hard work, we cannot reach today's result. Okay, so, but except our team, I need to say thanks to Kodak for the wonderful training facility afforded to those women. And Kodak have also training those women on a cooperative business model. May I also extend my gratitude to the Sweeney municipality in the developing the entrepreneurial spirit along the woman vendor. With this remark, I wish you all a happy Mother's Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief, for those vote of thanks, saying them on behalf of us all, especially from the capacity building project for microfinance. We really appreciate everyone who has come today to assist us in celebrating the Mother's Day.